Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing makeup that FLORASIS was kind enough to send me. This is a sponsored video. However, this review is based on my own opinions and first impressions. I'm excited, so let's go ahead and get swatching. So starting off, I'm going to go in with their pressed powders. I have two of these, number 4 lavender and number 6 peach. These are their Flawless Jade Breathable Pressed Powder Ode to Embroidery. For this collection, they have a very beautiful embroidered design on the front. Sorry if I butcher her name, but it's the artist Lu Mei Hong that made this design. This product claims to be waterproof and it's supposed to blow your pores and modify your skin. It's also supposed to be soft and natural looking, and it has a silk protein powder to give a lightweight finish. Also, it has white water lily and raspberry and blackcurrant leaves for sebum control. It's also gentle for sensitive skin. So I went in with Clio's Kill Cover High Glow Cushion. This is the glossiest finish I have for our baby cushion. I'm going to be applying each of these on different sides just so you can see a little bit of a difference. I'm going to go with peach on this side. You saw this pink color. You saw it has a pink base. And these do have a slight shimmer to it. You can't really see it from the hands much. It's not visible, however, as I'm patting it down. It does seem to have a pretty good blurring effect. A slight pink undertone, but it's not super prominent. It did help with blurring and mattifying the face. I can sort of see a little bit of that glitter that it has around my eye area. Not a big fan of it, but I do like the blurring function of this. Overall, it has a very nice natural finish. Very nice baby skin, it's very soft and velvety on the skin. It does have a slight crayon-like scent. On the face, you can smell a little bit of it while you're applying it. I'm gonna go on this side with lavender. It's actually a white base. For this, it also does have a little bit of shimmer in it as well. Both have a very nice blurring function. On this side for peach, because it is more of a pink color, slight pink undertone. This side doesn't have any pink undertones. A very subtle difference between the two. Yeah, just make sure you blend well. It might have a little bit of a white residue. Overall, the blending is nice. It's not bad. It fills in the pores really well, mattifies the face. Next up, I'm going to go with the highlighter. This is the Gentle Waves Aqua Glow Highlighter number 3 Lilac Haze. Sort of have this lilac purple color. It's a lavender purple color. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's very, very subtle. It claims to be super creamy, has light reflecting particles. It also has peony seed oil and meadow foam seed oil, which is anti-inflammatory. Peony for brightening. You can see right away it has this a very cool tone purple, but it adds a very nice lilac purple highlighting effect. Subtle as well, really easy to blend and blur, create that natural look. It does apply sheer, and then you add a few layers to kind of deepen it. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the nose. You can see it's a lot more prominent on high areas. Very pretty. It's not too purple. Do a little bit of a cupid's bow. I think it looks really pretty there as well. Actually didn't think I would like this, but actually looks pretty nice. It looks very natural. I like how it's sheer, so you can kind of build it up. I think compared to the promotional pictures, it's not as vibrant. I think you have to go a few layers, but overall it's a very beautiful natural finish. You can kind of see a slight lilac gloss to it, but it's not in your face type of highlighter. It's very natural and very subtle. Putting on some blush. This is the Ethereal Flush Smooth Powder Blush. I have all 3 shades, and they claim to be creamy and a powdery soft finish. It's supposed to apply sheer, and then you can either dab or swipe it and build the color. It's a beautiful flushed glowy finish. It also claims to be waterproof, sweat-proof, very lightweight as well, and gives good moisturization. Starting off with number 1 Apricot Milk. You'll see from the hand swatch, but it's not as pigmented as it seems. It's very, very light, sort of this apricot peach color. There's a slight shimmer to it as well, but it's very, very subtle. I find that dabbing it works better, so I'm going to be dabbing it right around my blush area and under my eye to create that under eye blush type of finish. Well, although it's kind of hard to see in the hand swatch, it's a very beautiful apricot peach color. Very flattering, something that's around my palette. It's very soft, powdery matte finish, good shade for spring, semi brightening effect. Also does have a nice build up as well, evens and blends pretty well. Can't really see much of the shimmer, it's kind of subtle, but I think in the sunlight you will be able to see it. On this side, I'm gonna apply Coral Whisper, which is sort of this blush pink color, sort of this bear grape MLBB pink type of color with a little bit of purple in it. Ooh, you can see that one's really, really pigmented. Definitely a lot more dark and more pigmented than Apricot Milk. It does look a little bit more cool tone as well. And the more that you apply, the more purple you'll be able to see. Overall, it's a really beautiful shade. This is a little bit more cool toned. Last but not least, I have number 3 Candy Clouds. And it's sort of this light baby pink color. A little bit similar to Apricot Milk in terms of muteness, but this is a baby pink shade, so it's more cool toned. I'm going to be applying it next to, I'm going to apply on this side just so you can see the difference with Coral Whisper. You can see, not really sure how I feel about this shade. It's a little bit too light, and yeah, it's giving like a powdery finish, just too light for my skin, and it's kind of accentuating my cheekbone. I don't know, maybe this will work better as a brightening color. Areas right here where you want to brighten it, or on your forehead or chin, I think it would work better for that, although it's a blush. Let me just see. Yeah. Moving on to eyeshadow, I have 4 different palettes from 2 collections. The first one is the Floral Engraving Phoenix Makeup Palette. I have 3 palettes from this collection. And then I do have 1 palette from the Relief Makeup Palette. I couldn't find this online, so I don't know if it's discontinued or a limited edition. It does have really beautiful shades to it. So beautiful. They do have the shades on the back, and for the other palettes, they have it in English. You sort of have these copper shades with brown. You have a mixture of matte and glitter. I'm gonna go with this shade right here. It's lighter, just as a base. Has a little bit of shimmer. Maybe I should have went with the milky brown color, but I'm gonna go with this one. Just add it at the bottom to create a little bit of shadow. Very nice. Like, I've been into like copper shades. I think this is a really good palette for that. Maybe I'll deepen it a bit with this color right here at the bottom of my lid, and then extending a little bit out adds a nice little warmth to it. Using an angled brush, I'm gonna go with the darkest shade. I'm gonna just create a slight eyeliner. I forgot this shade. So these palettes do work as a blush and highlighter as well as being an eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go with this color in the center right here, and I kind of want to use it as a blush. Wow, that was really pigmented. Maybe dabbing a little does go a long way. So I didn't realize how pigmented it is, but it looks really well as a blush as well. It does like stay put where you apply it. Has really good pigmentation, but the blending does take a while. Oh, I also wanted to add some glitter in the inner corner of my eye. So overall for this palette, I think I can see myself using this palette quite a lot. Very beautiful, warm, kind of like coastal. Lots of copper browns, which is something I've been recently obsessed with, so I can definitely see myself using this quite a bit. Alright, moving on to their Engraving Phoenix Makeup Palette. This is a gold brown. And for this one, they do have the shades in English on the back. This palette, it claims to have minimal fallout, very smooth and easy to apply, very buildable as well, good pigmentation. And again, these are really good to use in the eyeshadow, blush, contouring, or even a highlighter. For the palette 1 gold brown, there's more variety of shades in this. An emerald color, rosy color for contrast. I still have the previous palette on this side. I'm going to go on this side just so you can see a little bit comparison. I believe this is Swan. Using that as a base. For contrast, I'm going to add the emerald. And then I'm going to go with this very beautiful gold shimmer. I'm going to apply that at the center of my eyelids. Very beautiful gold shimmer. Add some blue under here. I'm going to go with the darkest shade, Swallow. Just do a eyelining, slightly eyeline. This color here, this beautiful red rosy color. This is Phoenix. I want to add this as a lip color. I have Baked Pecan as a base. It actually doesn't look too bad. You do have to add a few layers, but overall, once you get the hang of it, it actually looks quite good. One thing for sure though is that you do need sort of a base color, I think, just to kind of hold on to, so that the pigmentation can kind of stick to it. Finches is very beautiful color over here. Sort of this like almond rose. I want to add this on my cheeks. Ooh, it's like a burgundy color. Never mind, it's sort of this burgundy color. Oh, it does have a little bit of a shimmer as well, but it's like very, very subtle. just go back to my lips. Oh, this looks a lot better on the lips because it has a little bit of a shimmer. That's really pretty. It doesn't transfer as much. It looks really pretty on the lips. All right, moving on, we have number 3, Soaring Sunlight. A variety of shades as well for this one. You have an emerald green color, a cobalt blue, and the center shade, which is called Golden Phoenix. This looks like a multi-chrome, which is sort of this coral color with yellow shimmer in it. This brown color, it's giving this like rusty brown. Okay, just flip it out. Gonna deepen with this purple Nightingale. I'm gonna add this beautiful shimmer here, Agate, in the center. That's really pretty as well. I'm gonna add Golden Phoenix on my lips and Cupid's bow. So this very beautiful multi-chrome yellow orange type of color. All right, last but not least, we have the last makeup palette from the same collection. This is in number 4, Burgundy Sunset. This is definitely a lot more emerald baby. It has pinks and purples in it, a little bit of browns. Very versatile shades, more for everyday look. I'm going with this color Desert Reader and use as a base. So my battery was dying, but I went ahead and applied Garnet Phoenix as a lip. The Salmon Color Glitter Flamingo and added as a blush, which looks pretty good. 1 and 3 had more variety in their shades. For 4 in their relief makeup, a little bit more mute, a little bit more monochromatic. We had one with pinks and one with browns. The relief makeup palette and Burgundy Sunset were probably my favorite palettes. I also really like their blushes and Coral Whisper and Apricot Milk. Let me know if you've tried these products, and thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.